Shocking. Amelia Warner causes a sensation with her statement. Jamie is not to blame, it's all her fault. Delusional, asterisk. Hollywood had never witnessed a moment like this. Not Dakota Johnson. Not Jamie Dornan. But Amelia Warner, the woman who had been silent for years, stepped before the media and said something that froze the entire entertainment industry. Jamie is not to blame. It's all her fault. Delusional. 3 sentences. 3 stabs. And a real earthquake. An unexpected press conference. No prior announcement. No extensive PR. No prepared media campaign. That morning, reporters were surprised to receive a brief invitation. Amelia Warner will make a brief statement. No one believed it. Amelia, the woman who always avoided the spotlight, who had never directly confronted the media about her private life, chose the most tense moment to speak out. When she emerged, the room was packed with cameras. No evening gown. No heavy lipstick. Just a dark outfit, her hair neatly tied back, her eyes coldly alert. Jamie is not to blame, her first words. Amelia stood before the microphone, not holding any notes, not looking at anyone. I'm speaking out today because the truth is being distorted. Her voice was low, slow, and clear. Jamie is not to blame. The room buzzed. The reporters exchanged glances. No one expected this. For weeks, Jamie had been seen as an evasive figure, someone afraid to face Dakota. And now, his wife was the first to publicly defend him, in a way no one had anticipated. It's all her fault. Amelia paused for a few seconds. No tremor. No hesitation. I know people want a balanced story. But the truth isn't always balanced. Then she said the words that sent Hollywood into a frenzy. It's all her fault. No name. But no one needed to ask who her was. Dakota Johnson. A journalist nearly dropped their tape recorder. Another gasped softly. Amelia didn't explain immediately. She left the statement hanging in the air, like an unexcusable verdict. Delusional, the most controversial word. If the first 2 sentences were shocking, the last one was what truly caused a storm. Delusional. No shouting. No sarcasm. Just a cold statement. Amelia continued. There are people who construct a story in their heads, and believe it to be true. Jamie never made promises, never crossed boundaries, never lied. She looked up, her gaze unwavering. But some people have chosen to believe in something that never existed. The room crumbled. In just a few minutes, the press conference turned into a storm. Questions poured in. Amelia, are you saying Dakota made it up? Do you have proof? Did Jamie know you would say this? Amelia raised her hand, signaling a halt. I'm not here to argue. I'm here to put an end to a dangerous misunderstanding. Why did Amelia choose to speak out now? A close source later revealed. Amelia has suffered too long. She was silent not because she was weak, but because she thought the truth didn't need to be shouted. But when Dakota publicly challenged Jamie, when the media turned him into a suspect, Amelia understood that silence now meant letting others rewrite her life. Jamie Dornan, the man behind the scenes. Jamie didn't appear. He didn't stand beside his wife. He didn't speak. But according to an inside source, he knew everything beforehand. Jamie didn't ask Amelia to defend him. She made her own decision. When reviewing the press conference, Jamie only said one short sentence to his family. She's stronger than they think. Where was Dakota when Amelia spoke out? Dakota Johnson didn't respond immediately. No post. No statement. No representation. Her silence this time was quite different from before. One media analyst commented, "When Amelia used the word delusional, it wasn't just an attack, it was a complete denial of the story Dakota was telling." Hollywood's reaction, divided. Hollywood immediately split into two camps. Camp 1 considered Amelia too cruel, accused her of blame shifting and psychological attack. Camp 2 praised her honesty, considered Amelia the only one who dared to say what no one else dared to say. A famous female director wrote on social media, "Not every story has two victims. Amelia Warner, the woman who no longer backs down. Amelia didn't cry. She did not apologize for her words. She did not retract her statements. In a rare interview afterward, she said, 'I don't need to be liked. I just need my family not to be destroyed by things that aren't real.'" The word, delusional, and its consequences. That word became the focus of controversy. Psychologists spoke out. Television programs dissected every word. But Amelia didn't correct or retract her statement. "She knows exactly what she's saying," a friend said. Dakota, victim or misnarrator? The media began to question. Did Dakota misinterpret emotions? Or did she believe signals that didn't exist? Or was it all just a clash between expectations and reality? No one dared to conclude. But the credibility of the story was no longer intact. Jamie broke her silence for the first time, indirectly. No interview. No press conference. Jamie only posted a short message on social media. "I stand with my family." Anonymous. No criticism. But enough to confirm, he chose Amelia's side. When the women's silence ends. Amelia Warner wasn't the type to seek the spotlight. But when she entered, the lights were inescapable. She didn't speak to win. She spoke to close a chapter. One sentence can change everything. Hollywood is used to vague apologies, half-hearted statements, stories of no one right, no one wrong. Amelia Warner is not. Jamie is not to blame. It's all her fault. Delusional. Those three sentences didn't just protect one man. They shattered the entire story the public believed to be true. And from that moment, Hollywood understood that the most dangerous person isn't the loudest, but the one who remains silent the longest, then chooses the right moment to speak.